Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. It's not too long after the last episode, so kind of most of everything is still fresh in my mind. And it's amazing how much we grew in the last 2 episodes. Summer, that means the house is full of flies. Yep, for sure. Don't worry, I'll take care of them. Alright, thanks. So what do we got here? We got some sort of notification right away. I'd like to give my wife a star fruit for our anniversary. Are you growing any fruit? If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. I'm not giving you a fucking star fruit, dude. So, big day for us. We got all of our hops to harvest and our blueberries. And the blueberries are, we had some blueberries down here. Yesterday? Might have been the very last day that we were playing. If so, you know, that's nice. But, I think it's important that we harvest all of these blueberries. I don't know how. I think I was going somewhere with that, but I forget now. Rip. It's important that we harvest all these blueberries, and they're gonna build a very good backup for a lot of our brewing needs with the kegs and such. But in all honesty, I'm tempted to just sell them, and in fact I might this episode. I'll make a decision later in the episode, but I may just sell all of the blueberries, because we're gonna have our hands full with hops, and we can always switch to coffee if we run out of things to be putting in the kegs. But I don't think we will, especially since we're gonna be expanding into the barn as our new kind of keg area. I've decided that I want that to store more or less. I want that to store as many kegs as possible, and I looked at the wiki for a little bit. There's some pretty decent setups in there involving around 100 different 100 spots for a keg. Just because of the visual, I like having some of the kegs on the outside. It just kind of tickles my fancy how that looks. But we could also fill up the storage areas. We could move probably all of the kegs that are currently inside of corn ready as well. They're currently inside of the shed out. I don't think they really need to be in there. We don't really gain anything from them being in there, and if we move them out, we could definitely have more crops and more furnaces, along with other machinery such as charcoal kilns. You know, just sort of separate the kind of different tasks that we're dealing with here. We're also looking at the length of different fences, and hardwood lasts an extremely large amount of time. Iron lasts longer than stone, if I remember correctly, and so I also was like, why would you ever make iron fences? But it did say that every iron ingot is 10 fences, so that's not near. That's acceptable. It's much better than the alternative, I guess. I mean, if it was the alternative, I wouldn't fucking do it at all. But now it's sort of just like, well, I mean, we could. That makes sense. We're gonna have to clear out some of our inventory, so. Put all these away. Put all these away. Yeah, we can put the strawberry wine away as well. Oops, that is not strawberry wine. If you drank that as strawberry wine, you'd most likely die. Got 4 more strawberry wine, which means we can immediately put more star fruit in. We got golds and silvers. These are way too valuable to give away. I mean, I'm sure that it would compensate us, but the amount of money that we can get by turning it into wine, that I don't think he'll be able to compensate us any amount that could compensate for something like that. So let's look at our blueberry count when we finish all of this, and we'll decide whether we want to sell them or not instead of just saving up. Because if we look at this, we have this much hops, and even though those only take 2 days, if we like just take the normal ones, that's, I mean, honestly, I don't really want to do the math, but if you just look at it, coffee beans, etc., we have plenty of things that we can do. And judging by how many blueberries we're getting from just this harvest, it's looking like selling our blueberries might be a good task. Or sorry, a good idea, not a good task. A profitable task would be more appropriate to say. Other than that, our hops, we're definitely not selling hops because the turnover for making pale ale is ridiculous. It's far higher than anything that we could get from doing anything else to it. And I mean, the only things you could really do to it are that, or I guess turn it into juice in the preserves jar. I believe it'll, or pickle it, I think. and I think the price comparison there is pathetic. So, I'm not really interested. Dude, the amount of blueberries. Because we get several from each harvest. It's not just one. And the hops are going to be growing every day for the rest of this. We're going to have so many hops. See, that's the main thing. Hops are going to be so plentiful that we might be able to rely on just those. And the fact that in 7 days, I'm sure that these blueberries will be ready again, which means that even if we exhaust all of our hops, even if we exhaust all of our starfruit, and we're still looking for something to fill our time with, the kegs, we'll be able to harvest blueberries again. It's not like this is the only harvest that we're getting of them. In fact, we're probably going to get several more. So let's put away the... Wait, we might need gold corn. Quality crops, we do need gold corn. So let's not sell the gold corn. Let's just sell silver and regular. Let's definitely sell gold and silver blueberries. We got 272 blueberries. Although, there is a good idea that I just thought of, which is we could keep all of the blueberries until the end of the season, and then sell them all at once. Now that's a fucking evil genius plan right there. Do we got anything in here? Not yet. We do have an amethyst ready to go. How are we doing on coal? We got 2 in here. How many we got in here? 40. 565 wood. I think today I do want to try this real quick. What does... Well, I'll probably need 2. I just want to build the hardwood fence and see what they look like. It's just... I guess that's what you would expect. It just looks like regular hardwood fence. Or rather, it just kind of looks like a regular fence, not even a particularly special one. Stick amethyst in here, stick a battery pack in here. Well, that can go in, like, in other, maybe? It kind of fits in other. Magnet ring can go in other. Honestly, this can fuck off. These can go in here. 1 silver blueberry is not going to make much of a difference. Although, I shouldn't be throwing this stuff away, and I'm going to honestly listen to the game because it didn't throw it away for me. It's like, hey, fucking idiot, you shouldn't throw it away. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. We can put our gold corn in here. Hopefully that'll stop us from using it up. Solar essence. So now we really just got bait, this, and that in inventory. So we'll need to fill it with some food. Spice berries aren't bad. Spring chanterelles. Pretty good as a food source. And then I think we're gonna go ahead to get some coal from the skull cavern. I think that's a good use of our time right now. These aren't ready yet, to no surprise. And let's try and get some more coal. Then we can set up some more bee houses. Holy shit, did I just call them the right thing? Is this a new world? Check the oasis in case there's anything for sale today. Did we check the traveling merchant yesterday? I hope we did. You got anything for me? Coconut, beets, starfruit. Takes 13 days to mature. I'm not gonna buy them, even though I think we might be able to just barely get them out. See, the thing I'm confused about is, when does this 13 start? Would it be ready on the 29th or the 28th? We don't really have any slots to put them in right now anyway, so it's okay. We'll resist the temptation to do those. And instead we'll just head to the mine today. We've got enough on our hands at the farm right now. We don't need to add even more to that. There's an artifact spot. I kinda want to dig that up. Just clay. I'm gonna Google what the fuck clay is useful for at some point. I really need to. Still has. Oh my god, this is an interesting first floor. Mind chilling down a little bit? Like, Jesus fuck. A bomb. That's nice. Nice to have immediately. So if I do this, can't get through, but I can hit it. Oh, I can hit me from there. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's like directly in the way, so it's gonna save us damage in the end, most likely. Oh, for fuck's sake. This one I'm gonna ignore, if I can. Hopefully there's some coal at the end of this fucking tunnel. Okay, yeah, this is rough in here. This is an intense first floor, dude. Why the fuck are you hitting me with all this nonsense right away? I am not into it. I did not consent. That's an empty fucking minecart too. You're just fucking me in every direction. You know, I'm kind of tempted actually. If I can get your attention, and your guys' attention, and your attention, and I get a bomb. I kind of like get everything. I don't know if that did damage. I would think it would, because it would damage me, but, you know, maybe life is unfair. Maybe this is a cruel world that doesn't care about me. Seems to be the case. Amethyst right here. Amethyst is not that valuable to us, considering that we can just literally infinitely replicate it at a slow rate, but, you know. Go ahead and eat a silver blueberry, why not? Taking some damage right off the bat. No surprise. Ah, shit. I guess this one is just intent on trying to kill us. I think we escaped that relatively unharmed. Relatively speaking. Now, I would love... Not that. That's not what I would love, but it's gonna give it to me anyway. I just hit that guy into the fucking next dimension, Jesus. If only he actually stayed there. It comes zooming back up my anus. I would like a ladder semi-immediately, if possible. Okay, that's definitely a fuckboy. I recognize that sound anyway. Okay, we need to not get hit. Okay, we're about to die. Okay, cool. Nice. They do so much damage, dude. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Easy now, take it slow, yep. Okay, well, that's a little bit embarrassing, but I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What did I lose? Did I lose a tool? What was I holding just then? Steel pickaxe. I still have the steel watering can. Was there another tool that I brought out there? What did I have right here? Anyway, that's embarrassing, but that's first of all, those first few floors ridiculous. Ridiculous. Second of all, fuck whatever the hell was going on there. I looked on the wiki. This is the strongest pair of boots that you can get in the game. And the boots are like the only armor slot that actually creates defense and immunity against damage, so don't really know what the hell game wants me to be doing in there. I'm getting swarmed by those fuckers. It's not much I can do really. It's fine. It's not like I'm mad or anything. I don't know. That's kind of our punishment for not taking it seriously enough, I guess. In the meantime, let's look around and see what we can do at the base. Got more pale ale already, which means we can immediately refill that with star fruit. Could use something to pick me up here. Emerald. Not bad. 50 energy. We're not exhausted yet, so that's good. You know what, I've earned it. Tipsy debuff, -1 speed. I move a bit slower, I guess? I'm assuming that's what it means by speed and not this. Yeah, seems to be player speed. So, starfruit wine and starfruit wine. Do we have anything going in here? Not yet. Nothing ready, I should say. We do have stuff going. One coal from that. No surprise, we barely got in there. 42 coal. So this takes an iron bar, 40 wood, and 1 maple syrup. 8 coal. I think we could spare 8, 16, 24. I think we could spare 3. enough for 3, including the iron that we need to make, which is, oops, we're gonna need to make 15 things of 15 bars. We need 40 wood. We still have some wood. We'll spend the rest of today wood cutting, I guess, since that is kind of something that we have time to be doing. And I need something to work off the embarrassment of just fucking dying. So I guess we should probably start. I don't really know what that's for. I guess to let the animals out. So in here, we can definitely start adding kegs. But is there anything? See, okay, this is awful out here. To fix this shit. I mean, I like it. The game may succeed at forcing my hand and switching over to the hardwood fences, or maybe even the iron ones. I mean, in all honesty, the iron I'm fully willing to give up. It's the coal to smelt the iron that's actually, you know, slightly rough in that situation. Do we have any that are starting to crumble down here? It's not appear so. All right, let's cut some wood while our things smelt. I cut wood down here. This area is pretty good for getting wood. Phrasing. We kind of rotate between checking this area out and checking out our like just our forest, like below our area. So this area here, I'm trying to think, like, do we want to have, how much do we care about having seasonal orchards? Like, do I want to have pre-built orchards for every season? Do I need to? is another question. I mean, cherries, apples, I know you can make like pomegranate trees, probably orange trees, and I forget what the other one is. And the question really is, are those valuable things to make into... We don't have anything to eat, do we? Oh, I forgot to go grab that. Okay, let's go find something to eat real quick, and then we can spend a little bit more time wood cutting, most likely. Nothing else to harvest. Hops is going to be ready tomorrow once again. The hops is a crazy crop. It's absolutely absurd. Looks like we've got everything. What do we want to eat? We got eggplants. Now we started using up these eggplants. We haven't really been using them for anything else, so salmon berries might be... Yeah, we're not going to be using these eggplants anymore, so why don't we start eating them? Get some use out of them. Alright. So, I guess we should avoid the skull caverns for a little bit longer. What was I gonna make? I was gonna make 3 beehives, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we got 3 coal. Somewhat makes, well, that makes up for what we just smelted, but then we're also going to take 24 out, specifically to make bee houses. With the wood we made, can we make, right, we need a maple syrup. We need 3 maple syrup, 40, 80. We actually grabbed just enough, basically just enough wood today to pay for our houses, sorry. So where do we want to set these up at? Well, there's plenty of spots. First of all, we should deal with these. More strawberry wine. Slowly making our way through our starfruit supply, I guess, would be the way to put it. So let's see, where do we want these at? We may do with, oh wow, okay. Almost immediately. The hops grow pretty fast, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. 17 golds. We've gone through the normals. We're about to finish, oh, we're about to get a lot of them cooking actually. Silver, and then we're gonna start breaking through our golds. Did any pop in here by chance? A lot of them did, indeed. So we don't have enough. I don't think our current amount of kegs, assuming all of them were not doing something right now, I don't think we have the empty space to immediately fit 31 things. Let's see. 5, 10, 14, plus 20. Actually, I think we have like exactly 30 right now. That's interesting. Okay, let's find a good spot to have some beehives going. I'm thinking we can start by having some beehives up here. Do one here, and one here. We could use some lighting in this area. Put one right behind the building like that. It's kind of nice for now. We can have like a lamp in a better position at some point. We can fill this whole area with braziers at some point, I think. I think that's relatively affordable. What do the braziers cost? Fiber. Fiber's the big thing about that, but this costs a fucking battery pack, so I don't know why I would spend... I don't know why I would do that. Do we have bait in inventory? We do. We should load our traps. This one keeps going out because of obvious reasons. I mean, we could kind of squeeze it in a different location, but kind of don't want it to be in a different location. We could also stick it halfway in the fence, but like I said, kind of like it where it is right now. I just wish that like where it wasn't also slightly detrimental to me. So we have this area right here, which we could have like our like lightning rod set up right there, I guess. Like that's something we could stick right there. God damn it, every time. Trash. Do we get periwinkles? Oh, these were the only ones to harvest, that's right, okay. I was like, how did we get so little things from that? So that'll make something overnight. We'll go wood cutting tomorrow. That'll be the plan. Cut as many trees down as we can and start converting some of them to coal. Not too much, so that we still have a decent amount of backlog. What do we got here? 5,000. It's fine. We'll have hops ready today, and I think that's it. I don't think we'll have anything else ready. If blueberries are ready today, I'll shit my fucking pants, because that means blueberries would basically be ready every day. And considering how much we get, I don't know if we could handle that much, in all honesty. We do have hot peppers today. Let's go pet the dog and give it some water. Got some trash up there. So what is it that we... Right, copper. But copper, like it's always the coal. Coal is the biggest thing. How are our stats doing? Mining, we're almost to 10. Not really sure. I mean, I guess the only real way for us to get up a little bit in mining is because we're at about to be 10, so I believe that there's some specialization involving coal, but I'm not entirely sure. Did we get the hops from over here yesterday? I hope we did. Scared off 2 crows. Nice. But I don't remember if we grabbed these hops here. Don't suppose this oak resin is ready. I would be very surprised. Yeah. Right now I believe those go off the day before the oak resins to the bus stop area. I think they go off like one day apart. Corn's not ready, and then what do we plant over there? I don't even remember what that is. Is it red cabbage? Is that what that is? I mean, it looks awfully purple to be fucking red cabbage, but maybe. I guess there's a theoretical chance. What are these? Tomatoes? Do they continue producing? Seems so. So I'll have a somewhat continuous stream of tomatoes. No blueberries. Probably have some coffee plants. None, actually. None of them are active right now. Interesting. And then just the rest of our hops, it looks like. Decent harvest day. I don't know what's currently being processed in our keg area. Like, I don't know. I know obviously we've got a decent amount of. I mean, I would hope we got a decent amount of starfruit going on there. If we didn't, that would be concerning. But more so, I mean, is there anything else that's currently taking up the slots? If so, I don't know what it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and put our hops away. Doing great on hops right now. Hot peppers. Got 9 strawberry wines, which is pretty good. Got 24 pale ale. But we can sell. We'll keep gold tomatoes. We'll sell the rest of this. And then we'll go wood cutting. Am I out here today? No, she's probably still in the house. Let's go give her an amethyst. Why not? She's probably one of the nicest people about being given a gift that she doesn't like. So someone must get a good night's sleep. Yeah. If you know what I'm saying. I couldn't resist. Robin. We're getting some people's friendship up, but they're gonna decay probably faster than we're gonna give people gifts, unfortunately. I mean, quartz, like, an amethyst is probably a pretty well-liked gift by everybody, right? Would hope so. It seems pretty valuable. I think artisan goods are pretty up there as well. So if I give anyone like wines or pale ale, well, maybe not pale ale. I think wines though everyone likes. Okay, so we got a couple more trees growing up here. Tuesday. So if anything grows tomorrow that we harvest, we won't be able to replace it with anything, since tomorrow the general store will be closed. And I don't think we really do. I think a lot of our summer crops have been stuff that repeats itself a lot. So I'm not too worried about it. Trees are growing at a relatively decent rate. I'm not unhappy with the amount of wood that we've been getting. In fact, I'm quite happy with it compared to the amount that we've been able to get in the past. We're at a all-time high when it comes to wood cutting. We're in a position where we can actually somewhat afford to be using the charcoal kilns, which I've never really felt like I've been in that position before. And now we have, I wouldn't say an amazing amount, but we have certainly an amount that is much better than before. So I know that before I said that we wouldn't cut this down, but it kind of is nagging me. So it looks like we got like a decent amount of it. The ones that fell on the bridge definitely went down into the water, but that is okay. Could be some more trees down here. There's an oak tree, which I won't touch. Can't mind these. So we'll leave the oak tree, but we will grab this maple tree because I don't care about it. Any oaks we'll leave intact for now. Well, you know what? That's honestly not a good idea. We're not going to be coming down here enough to warrant this. So why don't we cut these down? Make use of the wood, and then we can always use the seeds that we get from this to place ones that we'll actually use somewhere. Preferably, I would have the bus stop be our primary location for getting oak resin. I could kind of move the currently existing like random trees to a more dedicated area, which could be nice. The entire island has been deforested. Got this tree here. If we can get like 200 wood today, I'll be satisfied. And then we'll probably turn 100 of it, maybe make 10 coal out of the wood today. We'll make half of the wood we get today into coal. How's that sound? And it looks like that may be a little bit less than, oh, we got a couple more trees. We'll probably pass 200, so at least 10 coal today. That'll slow down a bit though as we wait for more trees to grow, because none of them seem to be in about to grow status. Although I don't think that these take as long to grow as the fruit trees, so it may just be that like that might be the biggest it gets before turning into a full-grown tree. I'm not sure. If only there was an easy button to... I mean, there might be. I'm not saying that there isn't, because I don't know all of the controls, but it'd be nice if there was just a button you click that halved the stack of something. So if I wanted to just instantly grab half of, like, the wood that I have in my inventory, I could just click a thing. Alright, you're kind of pissing me off here. Get out of here. Looks like we're even going to get close to 300 today. We can check the backwoods. We can check a couple areas for extra trees. And then turning half of it into coal, we'll get somewhat close to making up for the coal that we spent on bee houses. Although we'll probably turn it into bee houses. Oh, one thing popped today? Sure, we'll harvest you, why not? Got an iron ore from here. 3 iron ore actually. My mistake. Let's check the backwoods first. Kind of a roundabout way to get there, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll check the backwoods area first, see if there's any harvestable trees up here. And if not, we'll check the bus stop area. So it looks like we do have some trees that we can cut down here. At least one. 3:30 PM. We'll still have plenty of time to be doing whatever we want, really. Question is, what do we want to do? I don't know. I would like to get some more oak resin, but not super doable right now. Plant some oak saplings up there. In theory, technically put like an oak tree right here. Now that's not a bad idea. Let's plant an oak tree right there. I think it'll grow like that. I think that it has enough space. Put a tapper right under it and have a oak resin thing right next to our building where we make kegs. So that would work pretty well. We got 2 oak trees here. We got a maple. The maple tree can fucking die. Please and thank you. Next, can we cut this one down? Yeah, there's a maple tree right here, but I'm not sure if we... Yeah, we can cut it down. Okay. 5 PM. It's too late to go to the blacksmith, but we might do that tomorrow because we have some omni geodes from checking out the. Is mine? Okay, my mic is not muted. I felt the sudden like feeling creeping up my spine. Like, oh no. It's not a good feeling. So, how much wood did we get? We got 331, which means roughly 150. We'll roughly be getting like 15, 16, 17 in that range of freaking charcoal. I couldn't think of the fucking term. It's not actually charcoal, it's just the same. It's just coal, but it's a charcoal kiln, so in my head I'm just gonna basically say that those are the same thing. We'll also put that wood in here, and then put the wood that we've harvested for wood cutting purposes in here. Tapper, we'll use that when that oak tree that we planted out there comes to life. Comes to fruition. Whatever you like to call it. Now we can sell all this forage. All this forage material doesn't mean much to me. Did we pet the dog today? Guess so. We'll also have time to set the fishing materials. The fishing setups. It may be worth my time at some point soon. Shit. Did I sell any gold ones? I hope not. To sell any, or sorry, set up some lightning rods. That might be worth our time. What do we got? What do we need to make them? We need iron bar, refined quartz, bat wings. We have bat wings, so that's not too bad. Again, we do need to spend the very precious material of coal in order to get that, but we're going to be making some of it over time, over the next couple of episodes, if everything goes well. So Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get away with that. For now, though, I don't think it's too big of a concern. We have... I didn't even... Why do we have this here? It's definitely a wasted spot for a scarecrow. We could put that in the area that's missing a scarecrow right now. This one should be fine. Although that spot did get got, so maybe not. Good spot, I think, is right here. There was probably a wall there at some point, and it got destroyed. Be my guess that it just like fell apart and I didn't replace it, but works out fine because I'm glad to have that space open. Grab a hot pepper, it's gold, we can sell that. Tomorrow, what did I say we were going to do tomorrow? We already did wood cutting. I don't remember what I said we were going to do tomorrow. We'll figure it out as we go. It's nice that we could do that. Welcome home, Nearford. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thanks. An amethyst? I've already given you one. Okay. No, sorry, I stop, please. Alright, we can go to bed though. Well, I can go to bed. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Oops. Yes, go to bed. 16th of summer, we made around 3,000 gold. Just from side projects, primarily. Nothing major. She's already up and about. Should have probably checked the weather. I should get in the habit of checking the weather even if I don't care much. Just in case it ends up somehow becoming relevant. It's going fine. So we have another thing of wine open. Is this strawberry? Crystal fruit, okay. I didn't even know I had one of those going. So we can put a gold star fruit in. We're almost done loading up our star fruits. So we must have a couple more wines going or something. Leftover strawberry / crystal fruit wines. Where did this come from? Okay, we can start turning these into charcoal since this is all openly stated to be ready to be turned into it. That shouldn't be in there. We could check oak resin, see if any of that's going to be ready. It'd be nice if we could... So yeah, we can kind of just like check it from right here. That'll be a good way to gauge if it's ready or not. Maple syrup, also not ready. Hops though, those are ready. Don't know if we'll have... I don't think anything was about to pop. Anything like red cabbage or melons. I think that they're all pretty... We're pretty safe to just be waiting on those for several more days. Probably get them by the end of this episode, if not like the beginning of next, but right now we're fine. All blueberries are still not ready. We may have coffee. Coffee may be ready at this moment. Yes, so we're gonna get a fuckload of coffee in our inventory. We have plenty of space. Now that we got our new backpack. That was actually a while ago, but it's really showing. It's really showing its hand in these this like episode and the big episode that we had last time. That's gonna be hell to upload. I think it was like 4 hours long. I don't even want to try and think about how many gigabytes it is. I mean, it's actually not that bad compared to like if you want to have a really high quality recording. I'm sure it's way worse, but I know get by on very simple video quality. So it's not as bad. But my internet is also terrible. So in the end, it probably is a moot point. I'd say that in the end, if you took some like YouTuber who was, by no means am I calling myself a YouTuber, but if you took like a YouTuber setup with their like super like 1080p 60 frames per second setup, like a setup that could support that, and then upload their video with their like amazing internet, it'd probably take around the same time as me uploading my shitty video with also shitty internet. Maybe not, maybe they're way faster, who knows. I mean, probably them. If anybody. If anybody knows, it's them. We may have to buy bait soon. Which I don't really want to do. I don't even really want to be doing these things at all. Not a fan of fishing. But this is like my ideal method of fishing for sure. If I have to be doing it. Although, one thing that I saw, if you level up high enough, in fishing, the profession choice that we picked, how it works is that you get a profession choice, and then when you pick that one, you're locked into that route. So there's more or less, at level 5 you get a choice, you get 2 professions. Then at level 10 you get a choice of 2 professions, but in reality there are 4 professions at level 10. It's just you get 2 choices, and those 2 choices are dependent on which ones you picked earlier. So one of the branches for the path that I picked ended up being those traps, those crab pots no longer take bait, which is huge. Like, if we could get there, like, it requires us giving a shit about fishing until we get there, but once we get there, we don't have to give any shits, and that's amazing. Don't think we saw the honey down in our lower area. I don't think that was ready. We may have wanted to plant those bee houses on the same, like when we saw the other ones were ready, but you know, the whole farm is operating on kind of an odd clock, and I'm fine with that. 10 a.m. We still got plenty of time. It's a Wednesday, so it's not like we're going to be getting anything out of the shop though. 265 coffee beans. That's a lot. Do you think we'll get to... We'll probably get to more than 2 full stacks of coffee beans by the end of the season. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. At least a little bit. Got some coal going. Gonna get more. Charcoal kilns. They require wood to make, if I remember correctly, which is kind of rough. We're not doing fantastic on wood compared to like some of the projects I want to do. Like, we got 700, which is a lot, but like I'd like to make like, you know, like, I mean, those aren't that bad, but I kind of want to make like, you know, 8 bee houses right now. We're obviously not going to be able to. We have multiple things that are restricting us from doing that, but I'd like to be operating on a larger scale when it comes to wood. I think we just got a coal down here. Yes, we did. That's nice. We also have 3 more things to recycle. The broken glasses. It's weird how you can get like a torch from broken glasses, but I don't question it. I mean, I do, but I don't want to, I guess. 3 more of this. This is really fast. That's one good thing I can say about it. Now, we could buy wood. It's not a terrible idea, because I know that the carpenter shop does sell it. Go check the price on that, actually. We could totally buy the next level of the house too, and then we can have kids. And now I'm just realizing that why would I want to do that? That sounds like an all-around negative, does it not? Not really. Kids are fine. I think I'd be a good dad. I'd be an asshole dad, but I'd be a good dad. Be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. Basically, my relationship with my kids. Yeah, I mean, I'm just joking, but in all honesty, like, a lot of people around me really don't like the idea of kids, and I don't really understand that. I mean, I don't like kids. It's not like, it's not sort of like I'm sitting there at the grocery store listening to the kids scream. I'm like, what a wonderful thing to have. But it's kind of just like, that's not the, everyone kind of focuses too hard on that part, and it's like, I mean, yeah, you gotta experience that part. Not saying you have to enjoy it, but I also don't think you should hate it. You have to realize that you were this at one point. You can't look at it and be like, oh, this is unbelievable. I can't believe things are like this. It's like, I mean, you've experienced it your entire life. You know how kids are, and then someday you have a kid, and you're like, this is insane. It's like, not really. I mean, you should have really expected it, right? You should have known what we were getting into, and if you didn't, my question is why? Like, why are you blind, I guess? Shop. Wood is worth 10 each, which basically means coal is only 100. That's not bad. She also sells stone too, for slightly more. Why don't we buy some wood? It's probably like, we'll go to like exactly 7,000 if we can. We'll buy that much wood. There got plenty more that we can buy. That's as close as we're gonna get. So we just bought like a ton of wood, which is nice. That'll let us operate on a slightly better better amount of wood. I'm more comfortable turning that into coal now. So that basically means we spent 2,000 on, that would be 32 coal. We'll turn all of this into coal. This will be our coal wood. And that'll give us a good buffer of being able to like continuously start making coal. And in the meantime, we'll be making money to get that like 2,000 back. So it's like a good thing to have to start investing into. We're gonna get like 37 coal just from this wood that we've stocked up so far. Iron ore. Got a decent amount of sap too. I'm happy about that amount. Stone. Kind of want to clear up this area a little bit. I think we kind of have this a little bit overcomplicated right now. So why don't we... This can go in other. We don't need these oil makers right now almost at all. Oop, that's not it. These oil makers. They're just not necessary. But the seed maker is good to have on hand. Like it's a fairly necessary machine. We'll put that... Why don't we put it like right here? Kind of out of the way, but it'll be set up on the outside, which is nice. Next, our coal is ready, so we can go ahead and put some more in. I know that we keep taking the wood in and out of our inventory, but I'd like to keep it separate from the rest of our wood. I kind of want to keep those two very separate inventory things. I believe we've already set up our fishing setup, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Put this away, put our gems away over here. We might want to invest in some more crystallariums at some point too. Nope, that does not go in there. It's in here. 3:10. We still have several hours left to do stuff. What exactly? I don't know. What stuff? We have bait in our inventory still, and these are all set, correct? We could try and set up some more of the, well, one thing. How late does this place? 5 p.m. If we hurry, we could probably make it over to the beach and buy some bait. We're not in dire need of it. We got 50, but we've spent like 150 of it, and this is like 5 more days left. So I think we could probably justify going and buying some more. No real harm in doing so. Take a swig while we're walking. These trees are nice. This is Elliot's cabin, right? Hopefully, yeah, we'll make it in time. We're good. Oh, Leia's here. Crab pots. This price did not change despite being made easier, so it's kind of like an oversight by the developers, I think. We got the profession that makes it much cheaper to make, but it's still the same price, so that makes this price even more ridiculous. Alright. You can go talk to Leia. What do you think she'd like? She might like a mussel, why not? Let's give it to her. See what she says. Well, first let's see what you gotta say. Came for the sound of the beach. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Guess everyone has different tastes. Alright, she's not super into that. Yep, rip. We could check over the area to the right while we're down here. It's probably worth it. Yeah, there's some stuff here, so we might as well harvest it. We're not going to come down here often, so when we do, what is that? Cackle? Cockle. I've never seen that before. I wonder if these have like very specific, I think I've mentioned it before, I don't know if those have very specific crab pot drops. They might. We don't really have anything. We should just carry around wine everywhere and just give people wine. might be Might be we'll become like a fucking, just like a moonshiner, just like go around the town and just be like, yo, everyone, free wine. Oop. Fuck. What's up, Elliot? Must be satisfying to follow your crop from seed to harvest. Yeah, kinda. A little bit. Elliot's a pretty cool character. I don't know why they made him look like a fucking asshole. Like, all the asshole characters don't look like assholes, and the asshole looking characters are nice. So you're just thrown completely off. You're like, what the fuck? So these are also sometimes just popping up in the middle of the day, I'm noticing. Honey? Don't suppose these are operating on the same timer? No, I wouldn't expect so, but you never know. That's not the fishing one. Got clams, coral, sea urchin, cackle, clam. So we got a decent amount for the, what is it? The bulletin board, the dye bundle. Yeah, duck feather, aquamarine, red cabbage. We're gonna get red mushroom, sunflower. We're gonna need to grow a sunflower, but I think those grow in fall as well. We can do some of that in fall, I'd say. Do we still have the... No, it's probably in here. And then we can always, when we make a little bit of profit someday, whatever day that we get like a couple thousand in profit, we can spend some of that on wood, which we think we could then turn into coal. So I think wood is honestly an even more reliable way to get coal now that we've discovered to just deforest. Like, deforesting is completely safe, along with buying wood on the side. 40 copper. What is copper used in? So we need copper bars to make kegs, but we just need iron for bee houses. But we need maple syrup. Maple syrup we're not doing super great on. Which do we got? Got 2. Might get another tick of one tomorrow, or even today. I can check. Appears not. It's fine. So I think the next area that we're gonna put some bee houses in, maybe here, just to kind of fill out that area. Then the next area after that, I think we'll have a ton right here. I think we'll make that a beehive area. Unless there's, I can't really think of anything else I'd want to put in areas like that. Although, let me look at that again real quick. Is that mostly straight? We could have another crab pot area right here. Might be a good spot to do it. I'm liking how many layers our farm has right now. I'm quite a big fan of that. Swept the whole house, washed the windows, dusted, cleaned the fridge. It was a very productive day. Nice. Day 40, we can go ahead and go to bed. We can afford to go to bed early. Get some extra sleep. We are, of course, working very hard. Hello? Get up early and water some crops for you. I hope it makes your job a little easier today. I mean, they water themselves, dear. Got some extra wood lying around. I thought maybe you could use it. Take care. Alright, thanks. 50 wood given to us by her. I would say this does not need to be... This can go to our wood reserves, not our coal, basically. I am fine with that. We have enough coal, like coal wood going that we don't need more. And we can slowly work on stocking up on our regular wood reserves so that we never really have issues with that. These are growing nicely. These ones aren't. They needed a 3x3. Not really sure what their problem is. I mean, there's these things here, but they should still be growing just fine, according to the rules. Like, they should just need this. Breaks my heart to do it. See if they grow while it's like that. If not, we can always put that back up. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to have these not here, so I'm not budging. You can fuck off, apple trees. You can always plant one right here too. I don't know why they're not growing though. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, maybe the paths do interfere? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Got honey? I had a feeling that there would be honey ready. We may have maple syrup or oak ready today. Doesn't look like there's any oak there. Maybe maple syrup? Nope. Let's go ahead and do the rounds. We have hops together. Don't have any plums, it looks like. We may have, yeah, we do have blueberries down there, so that'll be another big harvest today. Alright. We're losing some crops over here, I think, still. Oops. That would have been, like, bad if it just cut down all the trellises. Would have been, very unfortunate. Hops are one of my favorite looking crops, for sure, so far. And do they really grow? Like, obviously I know that this game is not meant to be exactly like real life. If it was, and I was under the actual impression that like this is how growing like crops actually worked on this time scale and all of that stuff, I'd be nuts. But at the same time, I wonder how accurate relatively some things are. For example, if you say that like, you know, I mean, summer is only 1 month long in this game, but if you could stretch that times 3, is that roughly how fast hops grow at all? I don't know. I have no idea. There's very few farm things in real life that I know about. Really about like plants in general. I don't know a lot about plants. Flowers, I know when ones look cool. I know that I like certain ones and don't like other ones. And that's mostly it. And honestly, I'm fine with that level of knowledge. That's my ideal. Let's grab a coffee plant real quick. I'm scared off 9 crows. That's a lot. Are these ready? They're not, but we still got plenty of hops to gather still. It would be nice if she grabbed crops instead of just watering them. Also, how early does she wake up if we get up at 6 and she's like, I literally did everything in the house already? Like, okay. Shit. Keep fucking doing that. Okay. Can finish gathering this, then we'll still have several hours to do whatever with. Tomorrow, the Traveling Merchant will be up, which means we may get another rare seed. I'm hoping to get at least 1 more before fall starts so that we can have exactly 8. 8 would be nice. Get exactly 8 sweet gem berries by the end. That'll just be one little node wherever we want it to be. We would definitely want to make sure it's somewhere protected though. Like we could probably do it like maybe like right here. Be decent. God, so many crops. Alright. Let's go. You probably expected there to be more of that. There's not. We got some trash to siphon through. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think all of our stuff is armed. Armed and dangerous. We woke up this morning. Did we check? I believe we checked the oak and the maple syrup. But we'll check over here, even though I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be ready yet. They should be operating 1 day apart from each other. So we should get either that one first and those the next day, or vice versa. Still nothing. We can check on our mushrooms. I think I might want to save all of our blueberries until the end of the season and then sell them all at once. That just sounds fun to me. Another amethyst. Oop, something popped there. Oh yeah, that was... Oh, we got wool. I think she likes wool, doesn't she? believe so. Did I give her this? Look at this fabulous! No problem. Got one more thing of trash, don't we? Yeah, broken glasses. See if it gets us coal or something. Coal would be nice. We haven't really been doing much coal production, speaking of, past couple of days. Got anything ready in here? Not. I'm wondering when the first of our Stardew, sorry, not Stardew, Starfruit wine will be ready. We're definitely going to ship all of that at once. Like, I want to see that all at once. That'll be insane. 48 coal. Let's make the other two bee houses that we can. So that requires iron. So we'll actually need probably 2 more. And then we'll just need our iron ore, which is 10. Alright, let's make that. We'll wait on it, and then we can grab the rest of the stuff we need. We will need... We'll just grab the whole thing of wood. Well, we might want to buy stone from the carpenter lady as well. Sometime, not right now. But like, to kind of do the same thing that we're doing here, where we could just stock up on resources like that with money instead of trying to bother grinding it all. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to kind of make a way to sneak over here because of this. I get this being unbreakable, but these should not be unbreakable in my opinion. It means that we have to go all the way around the house in this direction in order to get there. I don't suppose you could break any of these either. Yeah, doesn't look like it. That's rough. I mean, we could technically have this whole area paved and then have more crab pots all along right there. Like the idea. Got refines right here. Put our bait away. Our orchard is not doing too great, simply because some of it is failing at the moment. I'm willing to remove these for now, since technically these ones don't have anything next to them. So that may be the problem, but I doubt it. It just doesn't seem like it would be the problem. Or, according to the rules, it shouldn't be the problem more accurately. Did we grab the maple syrup already? No, we didn't. Maple syrup, and then we can make 2 more of these, which will conclude this top area of bee houses. Unfortunately, they don't produce in the winter, but we should still be seeing a decent amount of profits coming from the amount we're making in non-winter months. Plus, the winter will primarily be kegging stuff. That is worth noting. We may want to stock up on, like, blueberries, for example, would be okay if we stocked up on them and then, well, we should, whatever we stock up on for winter and make lots of across winter, we should be able to get in fall. We don't need to worry about it right now, because hops, this hops should last us plenty of time. All this is still going fine. 3:40 p.m. It's Thursday still. I say Thursday still like I expected it to change. What I meant was we still don't really have anything day-wise that should change, like our plans. So my main question right now is, what do we want to do with this area here? We could just stack up a bunch of lightning rods in an attempt to get more battery packs, but battery packs don't super concern me. The only thing that really fits my playstyle with them at the moment is the iridium sprinklers, and honestly, I prefer this right now. I'm a bigger fan of these, just because I don't need to change anything. And I like the layout of the base right now. I don't really want to adjust the entire layout of the base in order to accommodate that. So, don't really care that much. If there's another oak tree somewhere, so we want to not mix these woods here. If there's another oak tree somewhere, we might want to place a tapper on it. We're not really making any direct money right now. We're really processing most of our things. See if there's a tapper, something to tap over here. These are still not ready. Do we have another oak tree? It's not up here, so it's not like we could tap that. Really, we're kind of waiting to use this tapper on the oak resin. They'll be available right inside of our base. The one will be next to the barn. So what else do we need to do? We might have, it might be worthwhile to kind of like work on the base a little bit, fix anything that's broken down right now. Do we have some of these? Oh, we'll do, I totally forgot that we had that as a thing that we wanted to work on. We'll stop at the blacksmith tomorrow. And we'll empty our inventories now in order to accommodate that. Fish can get put away. Did you already put that away? Well, that's fine. God, I'm so bad at dealing with inventory stuff. It is not my strong suit. Grape. I'm just gonna eat that because I don't really care about finding a spot for it. So we're stacking a lot of different fish that we can then use to make the quality fertilizer. Although I'm not sure if there's anything we really want to do with quality fertilizer once it becomes fall, but it's there for when we want it. Still not even halfway done with our wood. We also haven't really made any money to accommodate more purchase of bulk goods. So I'm hoping that, well, we're gonna be fine. Plums or peppers are gonna bloom soon, and we'll probably get enough money from those to accommodate something like that. 7 p.m. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Not much left to do today. Welcome home, Neil. I hope you had a wonderful day. Check to see if there's anything here. Living off the lands. Here's an idea. Start a wild tree orchard. Put tappers on those trees and harvest those valuable syrup. Or don't. See if I care. Weather report. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. So, that's interesting. Why don't we actually spend some time today to invest in getting some lightning rods? How many bat wings do we have? Absolutely plenty. So why don't we, this does not belong in there. That does not belong in there either. Got plenty of refined quartz too, so let's just make like a fuckload of iron ingots, and we'll kind of just make as many lightning rods as we can, and see if we can store a bunch of battery packs. Do I care about them that much? No. But we have the opportunity to harvest them, which means that we should. Oh, and then we should also put wood in real quick. I mean, if we can generate battery packs, you know, that's an opportunity to generate something that's fairly valuable. And of course, we could find something that ends up using it. So I'm just gonna AFK in here a little bit. I'll still be here, of course, but I'll just kind of sit here and wait for the iron to finish, and then we'll build the lightning rods and then go to bed. Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow we might have oak resin ready, and if so, we might start moving kegs in from here into the barn, if possible. Let me go ahead and grab this. Why not? Gives us something to do. 3 more coal. So tomorrow, hopefully, we also get peppers and maybe plums. Melons? I think it's melons. I keep calling them plums because in my head they look like what plums look like. And I'm saying that in that particular way because I'm pretty sure that's literally what it is. I don't think that plums actually look like that. I think that in my brain that's just what they look like. So of course my brain is like, that's definitely a plum. That's fact. It's just science. It's most likely what my brain is saying. More of this already. Okay. I guess when we just sit here and farm the coal that goes by real fast. Got 3. We should be ready in just a second then, unless it's a little bit random. Well, that went really dark. Got torches. Kind of like the idea of this being just lit up like that. So we need bat wings. We need refined quartz. Let's make as many lightning rods as possible. They're all single stack as well, so that's a little bit irritating. We're gonna end up making like 9 of them. This will be a lot. Okay, given that we have so many, anything and everything should be safe from getting like zapped. Like there's no way that all of these will get filled up, right? And it'll miss everything else. So this will just be ridiculous. The amount of lightning rods that we got here. Also, I'm pretty sure that like this many lightning rods right next to each other would cause severe problems, but here we specialize in severe problems. In fact, it's our main crop. We can then place the other 2 here. I don't mind getting a little bit restricted on my walk space. But then this means that we can kind of access all of them. So yeah, and a bunch of lightning rounds over there. Forgive me, this is going to be super nitpicky, but I kind of want to do it. We should have some stone floors. I'd like to put like some stone floors underneath that or something. Battery packs. It doesn't seem like we do, but we can make them. So just make like 15 or whatever it takes. I don't think there's more than 15 out there. There shouldn't be. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 10 lightning rods right now. So let's re-break all of these. This will be kind of irritating. But actually, I don't really like them being that close to right there, so maybe we can put them like here instead. And then, actually, there's a problem with that. And what that is we can't access the back ones. So our original location is better. For that reason. So yeah, let's place these all. All of these, rather. Okay. And hopefully we get some lightning rods. Or sorry, some battery packs that we'll likely do nothing with, but at the very least we'll be able to save them for eventual extra crystallariums, since we'd like to make more of those and just continuously generate any material that we'd like. So let's put the bat wings away so I don't throw them away or something. Tomorrow we should see a couple things that we need to do. A couple things should pop up tomorrow that'll give us actual things that we have to deal with. So that's good. We'll put the refined quartz away, and so we'll put that away as well. Oops, fucking eggplants. Alright, and we'll also, no matter what, we're going to be going tomorrow to crack open those geodes. 12:40, one of the few nights in a while, one of the only nights in a while that we've actually stayed up late. Let's go. Go to sleep. Don't think we sold anything, right? Nope. It's totally fine. 19th, and it's a Friday, so we'll also have to check the travel cart. Today might be a busy day. Yeah, today's probably going to be a busy day. So, step 1, we need to grab our hops and our blueberries. Step 2, grab anything else. Step 3, head to the blacksmith. We'll head to the blacksmith first if at any point we get late enough to where we have to. It will close at 4, so we want to make sure to pay close attention to that time. We're going to be getting a lot of blueberries. And then we'll also be making money today, most likely, which means that we'll probably be able to buy more wood if we want it, since hopefully we'll be making more than we spend. We should, most likely. We may also start to see, well, we might get oak resin and other such things today, but primarily we may see see some of our things pop over in our kegs, which means that we'll start being able to, if they pop on the inside, we'll be able to start moving them over. If they pop on the outside, we'll probably leave them because I like them all right there. I'd really like none of the fruit trees to get affected, if possible, especially the ones that are still fucking dead. Doesn't look like they've grown at all, so that also just could be because they take a while. Should get all these hops, I don't want to miss them. Like, you have to just constantly be on the hops because they're always they grow every day. The fish are like the least of my concerns, so I'm probably gonna completely ignore them unless something comes up and there's free time. Let's check on the inside, see if anything popped thus far. Not yet, although we did get an amethyst in there. I'll grab that later. Got hot peppers over here. Do we have oak resin? We do. That's good. We can pop some more barrels. We may, so that means the other ones will either be ready today or tomorrow. Got more hot peppers. Can we grab that from there? Yes. What else? What else do we have to do today? 7:50. We still have plenty of time before we have to go attend to the blacksmith. So we still don't got a maple syrup. It's odd how long the other ones take. Pine tar I think is the fastest. Pine tar I think only takes like 4 to 5 days, not 45. Jesus, that'd be ridiculous. But it's also like the least useful. I don't even remember what you use it for. Red cabbage looks like it might be 1 day away from being harvested. We need gold cords. We haven't gotten any from this yet. Go regulars. Got 3 golds. We may have gotten some gold cords elsewhere, but we need 5, I think, for the quality crops bundle. Yeah, we need 5. We also need 5 gold melons. Melons aren't ready yet, I don't think. Melons might be ready tomorrow. Got some of our blueberries. We got some of our blueberries done down here. It's gonna be what I call them now. We're gonna call them blueberries. Can someone make a mod for Stardew that just calls them blueberries? And also makes it so that when you harvest 1 blueberry, all of your stats increase to level 10. I think it's a balanced addition that would really bring a lot to the game. I'm surprised our magnet ring doesn't work with like items that fall into the water. Like they should. Like if something falls into the water, like my magnets to them, it's just like nope, it just sucks them back up. It's just science. That's how magnets work. Whenever you drop something, you just use a magnet. I mean, in this game, yet, but no, in real life. You know, what am I saying? In real life, that's also how it works. Okay, so got tons more of these to harvest. We're gonna be getting. We're definitely gonna pass 2 stacks, in my opinion. Not my opinion. We're definitely gonna pass 2 stacks. Period. Not my opinion. Is there any visual sign that these have been charged? I'm not actually sure. I wonder if we can get struck by lightning in this game. I'd not like to find out. I mean, I won't say it, but I would kind of like to find out. But I would also not like to have to face consequences for saying that. If that makes sense. Got 3 gold corns. How many gold melons? Not sure. I don't really see them in here. We may have put them somewhere else. Let's pop the amethyst just so that they can start replicating a new one. It's in here. So that's actually perfect. We also need 5 gold star melons, but I'm not seeing that we've gotten any of those yet at all. I don't recall selling them if we had gotten any. It's possible we just didn't get any, but I thought we would have. Parsnips. Let's see. Where would we have put them if they're very valuable? possible we could have put them in here. No dice. It's possible we could have put them in here. No dice. It's possible we could have put them in here or here. No dice. Stone, not in there. Mob drops, we already checked that. It's not in here. Definitely didn't put them in here. Not in there. And I'll look through this again. I didn't see it though. Parsnip. Organize this actually. Yeah, I'm not seeing melons. I don't know what happened to our melons. Could have swore we had some gold ones. Perhaps I am just nuts though. We could check this chest. Yeah, it's not in here. 10:50 a.m. Let's go crack our geodes. Get that over with. These are not ready yet, so they'll likely be ready sometime later today or tomorrow. You just stay out with the raid? Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I thought that was the minecart for a second. Head to the town. And then maybe some of these omni geodes will actually grant us artifact stuff. Process geodes. What do you got for me? 5 iron ore, not awful. Ancient drum, yep. Copper ore, just 1. Don't know what that is. Marble, I think we've already given it that. That's moonstone, which is actually basalt. Gold ore. Don't know what that is. Kyanite, probably already given that. 5 coal, not bad. You could just turn them all into 5 coal, that'd be fantastic. Calcite, don't think I've got that before. Should be like a sound cue that plays when you haven't gotten something before. Hematite, more than likely have given that to the museum before. Pretty sure we've got at least 1 new thing. Donate to the museum. Just 1 thing? New reward though. Collect rewards. A bear statue. Not bad. Sounds like something Leia would like. And then we can take the minecart back. All in all, not bad. We've already we've accomplished quite a bit in not a long amount of time. We also do have 2 more oak resin that we can then turn into barrels. That's oh, so that's what they look like charged. They just vibrate. Nothing appears to have been struck yet, so that's nice. Hematite. Why don't we give this, and both of these for shipment to sell. See if we make anything from that. Eggplant will still remain to be our food. We still got a couple of gold cords. Blueberries were almost at a full stack. We'll definitely pass a full stack by the end of the season. 2 more oak resin. What do we need for that? Iron and copper bars. How we doing? Not great on either. Let's go. Oops. We only need that many. Oh, we only need that many of those. Go ahead and pop these and then. Oh right, sorry. I'm tired a little bit, so a little bit discombobulated. So that'll be for our next couple of kegs, and we'll have kegs going in here soon. Try and do the best setup that I can. Probably won't be the most ideal since I'm not good at doing the most ideal, but it'll be relatively efficient. As efficient as I possibly can. Which is not very efficient, but you know. Gotta take what you can get. Let's grab mushrooms. I guess we grabbed them recently. I don't remember grabbing them recently, but they don't lie. Any sap down here? No. Alright, well. It's a Friday. We did not check the traveling cart. That's a good call. Let's go do that. I'm glad that you yelled at me to do that. I'm sure you probably did, in all honesty. I heard it. Don't worry. I hear your pleas. I hear you when you yell at your screen at the top of the lungs, but only at the top of your lungs. Only when you reach absolute maximum volume do I hear you. Also, I hope that the traveling merchant's still open. I don't know how late it's open till. Hop starter, eggplant, parmesan, goat milk. Gonna buy that. Tulip, fiber, sandfish, pufferfish, solar essence, pepper seeds. Rare seed, we're definitely getting that. Kite master, 95. Nope, not worth it. Although, let's see here. For the animal bundle, we need large milk, large egg, goat milk, wool, and duck egg. We have a duck egg. We need also the artisan bundle. We need to choose 6. Honey, cloth, truffle oil, cherry, pomegranate. So basically any of the fruits, jelly, and honey, or any animal product. We could wait for apples, and we have a cherry. We kept a cherry specifically for that, I think. Summer crops. We didn't do this yet? Well, we'll definitely be able to. We're getting semi-close to being able to actually finish and get the greenhouse, which means we could grow certain crops whenever we want, which is important. So let's do our best to definitely achieve that. Put an animal product away. And really we're kind of just waiting on apples, I think, to finish off the artisan bundle. Because the artisan bundle you need... if we get an apple, we got that. Oh, right. Okay, so it's 6, not 4. Cloth is not that hard to get. Jelly and honey we can get, along with these two. And then we need 2 of something else. I would prefer not to do an animal product, because animal products are fairly hard to get when you don't own animals. So I'm really just buying animal products when I see them in the traveling merchant. And then placing them in here. Tomato. Let's grab tomato. Hopefully, did we save any hot peppers? Probably not. I would guess not. So we need a hot pepper, a blueberry, a melon, and that's it. So we need tomato, blueberry, hot pepper, and melon. And we're kind of waiting on most of those things, so we might just go to bed early again. Thinking, yeah, we'll probably do that. Not much else to do today. So, let's go ahead. We didn't put some stuff away. We'll make our barrels tomorrow. Go to sleep for the night. We'll probably get more oak resin. Made 8,500, that's okay. So, at some point we could probably spend another 2,000 gold on some wood. We don't need to do it yet, but we can do it sometime soon. See if she has anything for us. It's pretty interesting. So we got hops ready. That'll be... We're gonna take us something soon. None of this is ready yet. None of our blueberries. We do have tomatoes. Tomatoes are ready. And we may have some stuff to the left ready as well. Don't recall. Red cabbage is not ready. Neither is that. Neither is this. Yeah, so it's just hops and apparently the what was it? Tomatoes. So we're still waiting on a couple things to do that summer bundle. It's Saturday, so we're not gonna have the traveling merchant. Which really concerns us because we don't know what we're gonna be doing today. Although one thing is for sure, we're definitely gonna be working on more barrels, more kegs. Since we have 2 oak resin already generated, and we may have 2 more that we're about to get over to the right. Honey is ready. None of this is yet, just to be expected. It's nice that a lot of things are on different timers though, because it does mean that we don't get like one day every week that we're just like fucked. We do have like different days that things go on. Okay. At some point we should probably work on a stable maybe in this area over here, but Eh, that's mostly what I have to say to that. Okay, so that's like all of our hops. All of our things are still going, huh? How are we doing on built up products right now? We got 9 strawberry wine, 1 crystal fruit wine, 24 pale ale, 24 plus 4 wild honey. More hops is nice. Put the tomatoes in here, as well as the blueberry. We don't need to worry about it yet. Go check on our other oak resin, see if that's ready. We'll probably load the fishing stuff, just because we'd like something to do today. Oak resin, we got this. So what that means is we're gonna have 4 new barrels ready. We get 4 barrels a week is generally what we're gonna be getting. Battery. So you need to activate it from the side, that's fine. Battery pack, but just having this is nice. It's nice to know that we'll be getting battery packs every now and then. Okay, so let's go into our crafting shed and begin working on some barrels for our new area. Oh, a bunch of stuff just popped. Starfruit wine. We're starting to get starfruit wine. That, I repeat, starfruit wine is a go. Alright. That is big news. So, soon that means that we're going to actually be having all of our starfruits in wine form. Let's go ahead and break any barrels that don't have anything in them, obviously. Don't break something that has something in it. And then we'll start placing these all in this new area. Alright, so start off with, I think we definitely want a bunch of these over here, since we'll have space. We're basically using this entire area just for kegs. We're not doing anything with animals. So I think like that, and we can start to have the blind the wall here. Let's also start, oh, we need to, right. I went back to go put our starfruit in, but, you know, it's right here. Do not eat a starfruit. So that'll be another 7 days before that's ready. I'll basically be ready first day of fall. And we'll see if the rest of it, if anything else pops today. It'd be good if it did. Let's organize that. It's very nice organized, I like that. So, okay, so we need to smelt a little bit more in order to get the proper ingots necessary to make the rest of these barrels. So we got 4 more of these, and we just need 10 iron and 10 copper. Oops, got one. Alright, queue these up, get them ready, and then we'll make all of them at once. So for now, we need to do the very important business of setting up our bear statue in the proper location. That's a big fucking statue, dude. Oh, I want this shit. Right in the center of the room. Perfect. It's weird as fuck. No radish. Battery pack. Okay. So we're still waiting on some other things to pop. But luckily for us, I'm gonna grab some wood. Luckily for us, no matter what, we'll have all of our starfruit wine will be finished on the day of the 1st of fall, which means that we could probably sell everything, I'd say. All of our artisan products on the 2nd of fall, and we'll kind of like gauge how we're doing on the 2nd of fall. That'll be like our due date, more or less. And that'll be when we can like basically sell all artisan products at once. Just waiting on these for the next 4. Should stop pausing my inventory, it slows everything down. Okay. I'm wondering what else are in these right now, if anything. If these are all just starfruit wine, that's nice. It means that we'll have all of fall, most likely. Well, we'll have a little bit more than all of fall, a couple more days in some of them, to be working on hops. And that, I think, means that we're fully prepared to sell all of our blueberries probably the 30th, or sorry, the 28th, since that's the actual last day. 2 more kegs. Alright, we'll go grab the last 2 starfruit out here and for sure turn them into wine. What do we want to do with the other 2 though? Because we have 2 more slots. Do we want to start doing hops? I think that's fine. We can start doing some hops. Have some that are going to be free, and then the more that we get free, the more we can start doing more hops. Let's do like more like that for now, and then we got 2 starfruit and then 2 hops. And then every time one of these pops, we'll start. Well, all these are fine, but any of these that pop, we're moving them out immediately. This one's gonna be grown soon. We're not gonna be getting any barrels for a little bit, for a hot minute, you might say. We'll take a walk or something. Let's load our baits. We were supposed to do that the other day, but we ended up not doing it. Let's go ahead and do that. We may also, it's 150, and we made a bit of money since the last time, so why don't we dedicate another 2,000 gold, 2,000 gold-ish, in order to get more charcoal wood. And then we can also start, since we'll have spare wood to be making, we'll also start smelting some of our ores. I think that might be a good use of our time. Something to do, you know? And we kind of have been using... We've been fairly, we've been using ores a fair amount recently, so it's not bad to kind of have some on the side ready to be made at a moment's notice. Even if not, the coal also contributes to bee houses, which is very important as well. So you are here today. Construct farm buildings, coop, barn. Well, how do I upgrade the barn? Big barn. 450 wood, 200 stone. Allows animals to give birth. Unlocked goats. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Upgrade house. That I'm at a loss for what exactly we should do that. So basically go until we're at 73,000. And then we'll split that about in half. Oh, we did bring like all of our wood, I think. So we'll put this wood away and then use the rest of this wood, probably split into half. Although I don't... Why did we take out... Oh, to probably make the barrels. So we can put our regular wood away, fill up to around 700, so that we haven't, you know, technically used any, and then turn the rest into charcoal wood. So let's see. So we need basically 110, or no, sorry, 150 of this, and that'll go into our regular wood reserves, and then we can turn the rest into charcoal. We might check around, see if we have some trees that can be cut down right now, and if so, then we can even add more to that. So this will go in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's check to see if there are any trees that we can cut down and add to our wood supply. It's always, I mean, we can always, if we really needed, cut down trees that aren't meant to be cut down, but don't like the idea of doing that really. Looks like we have some decent amount of trees down here already. It feels like there's just always trees down here. So after we do these, we'll see how much wood that we have. We'll also check on our sap supply, which is pretty, well, we can actually check down south a bit in Cinderstat Forest a bit. I'm saying a bit a lot. We can check down. We have plenty of energy. We're spending like none because I don't think grabbing crops costs any. So you can check down there, see if there's anything, like any trees that you want to work on cutting. That one cut fast for some reason. And get even more sap so that we'll have plenty of that ready for fall. A lot of preparation stuff. A lot of like we have so much free time at the base. It's really nice. We could just take a walk if we wanted to, really. And it wouldn't be a bad use of our time. We're legitimately wasting no time. Like there's times where we are not losing anything by not doing anything. In my opinion, I don't think we're losing anything. Like it's hard to explain, but despite the fact that it sounds like that's ridiculous, I don't think that we could. I think that just going to bed and getting the money faster, having stuff grow faster and all that, and just stocking up on things in a more timely manner rather than spending just wasting time doing nothing. I mean, we could go to the only thing that you could really be doing a little bit more often is going to the Skull Cavern or going to mine hardwood in the Secret Woods. Which the Secret Woods, you got me. That's just me being lazy. But we could go to the Skull Cavern. But why would we do that? Like, what do we need from there? There's very little that we can go there for. Like, there's very little argument that can be made for going over there right now and having that be like one of our most effective options. I mean, sure, we could get materials. What materials can we get there that we can't currently make right now, especially since the revelation of what we could do with money and wood in this episode? So then our coal problems are solved. That's a big thing. We've solved our coal problems. I mean, it's a very simple solution, and I'm surprised that it's taken me this long to figure that out, but it's still solved. Our wood problem is solved alongside our coal problem. We've got everything growing. We've just finished we've just gotten all of our star fruit out of our inventories and into the kegs. Whether we've made starfruit wine or not, is to be said, but all of it is either starfruit wine or being currently made into starfruit wine. And then we have what else do you want? I guess is what I'm saying. Honestly, I'd say there's not much more you could want. 7:50. We still have time, so we'll go around and catch any trees that are still straggling about, and then we can go to bed. And then tomorrow we might have a somewhat big day. There's a couple things that I can think of that we have to do. We have to harvest tomorrow, which I believe blueberries might be somewhat ready. I believe melons are going to be ready. And the question is, do we want to plant anything? I mean, there are probably some 6 length or 4 length 4 days or 4 day or 6 day things that we can plant, but I'm slightly inclined to just say nah, we don't need it. Now that though, it might be a little bit of a misplay that I can't justify through explaining with what else could we do with our time. So we got 458 wood. We already gave a little bit to our wood reserves, but we'll split it in half anyway. It'll be a little bit uneven, but that's fine. Did we sell much today? I don't recall. I don't recall if we sold anything. We probably didn't sell anything because tomorrow is going to be a bigger day. Tomorrow's going to be much bigger. We'll probably have blueberries. We'll probably have coffee. I'm pretty sure we'll have melons. Melons might be the next day though. We'll just play it by ear. We'll see what's going on. Okay, go ahead and get rid of these though. Do we have any other trash? We do have literal trash, also known as me. Haha, hilarious. Alright. So none of this out here is ready yet. Anything in here? Nothing has popped. So let's put away 29,289 wood for there. We almost have a full stack, and then this will be added to our charcoal wood, which we have basically 27 pending, and now we have 24 coal pending. So let's go to bed. Tomorrow we'll have to check the traveling trader. We'll have to probably harvest a decent amount of stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else. Don't think so. Don't think there's anything major. We might have to... Oop, raid totem. That makes it raid, I guess? Makes it raid the next day, I'm assuming, not the same day. Should have checked the weather. We should get in the habit of checking it regardless, just because it's useful information. What do you got? I got up early and watered some crops for you. Thanks. I need truffle oil. Don't ask me why. Mayor Lewis. You're freaking me out a little bit, gotta say. So, starfruit. Got a bunch of starfruit wine coming out. So, all the ones in there are still producing. That's fine. Starfruit wine. Okay, so we want to probably start putting some hops in. So we'll start making some pale ale. And the more spaces we free up to have pale ale growing, it'll multiply itself, because right now they're quick and we don't have like the full amount of slots available, but the more starfruit wine that becomes available, such as right now, might get to the point where I just want to hold hops on me all the time. Starfruits and starfruits. Getting real close. Well, not real close. We're around halfway done with our starfruit production. Speaking of hops, okay. Everything is popping. More starfruit wine. Wow, this is quite interesting. I don't think I've had so much pop all at once in quite a while. Anything in here? Not yet. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So yeah, it's multiplying itself right away, I guess. It's another 7 starfruit wine. We should have 31 by the end of everything. So we got 24. Nice. So I believe... Oh wait, we already loaded these ones. I wasn't thinking. It's fine. Okay, so we got this, another one of these. Oh, we needed wool actually, we don't need that, so it's not as useful as I thought it might be just from looking at it. Let's just load these since we're right here. We might as well. I can't wait to get to the next level of, or the maximum level of fishing and make it so that all of our crab pots go without us even needing to have bait in them. That sounds amazing. And also like we're gonna waste a huge amount of time. What I mean by that is like, it's basically free materials, but I won't check them every single time. So like we're gonna waste a ton of opportunity, like a huge opportunity cost. So we haven't even gotten over to the melons to see if they're ready. We also have to go check the traveling trader in case. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about rare seeds, but they're a good investment. I should not check them. Like I should grab them is what I'm trying to say, regardless of whether or not like they fit my belt. Oh, another oak resin. I didn't expect that. I forgot that we had another one going right here. But also I saw maple syrup down there, which means another bee house. Oh, and then spangles, I guess. I guess that was the other thing that was growing down here. How's our inventory? Are these spangles or these oh yeah, these are poppies. Okay, but we're gonna have our inventory pretty blasted here in a second, so let's go ahead and clear some of it before we go deal with all that nonsense down there. Okay, so definitely sell just poppies. We don't need to worry about those really. Not super concerned about it. Poppies. The rest of this we just need to put away, basically. And give Emily an amethyst. You're just fabulous, no problem. So we just need to like shove some stuff in storage, really. Pine cones can definitely go in there. Clay can go in stone. Sap goes in here. We're doing pretty good on sap. That's roughly 280-ish things of fertilizer. Animal products will go in here for now. We will have a dedicated location for them at some point, but right now is not that time. More fish. Another animal products. We have a duck egg in here, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of egg that is, but it's an egg. I will count that as correct. Oak resin will go in here for now. Still got that tapper waiting on the thing that's gonna grow right here, which hopefully will grow soon. I don't think they take too long. Put the trash. I'm gonna honestly throw away these. And then we can get rid of a couple more items by putting them in the recyclers here. And then back to harvesting all of our stuff. So coffee beans, I get it, you know, plenty, but we'll come back to that. Honestly, we could even ignore them for a day and I wouldn't be too sad about it. Melons, we're looking for gold melons. We're looking for 5 gold melons. We've done it. We've done it, boys. We're the world's greatest. Okay, so we need to make sure not to get rid of 5 of them. We need to make sure to keep at least 5 of them. Red cabbage. Wait, I thought these were ready. Guess not. Okay. All of our poppies are, though. And our hops down here. I think we're just gonna... We got a week left. We might want to put poppies down in pretty much everywhere that we don't have things growing right now. I think that might be a good idea. Just kind of mainline poppies for the rest of this. Let's look at our bundles for the rest of this. So artisan bundle, we don't need to worry about this. We need to worry about summer crops. So hot pepper, we need to have a melon on the side ready for this. But we should do this today, I think. Wait, no, we don't have any hot peppers yet. And we still need to wait on pumpkins, which grow in the fall for the quality crops. But that's fine. As soon as the things pop, probably the beginning of the next episode, I'm assuming. As soon as our hot peppers are ready, then we can go immediately turn in the summer crops bundle, which will be nice. We got honey up there. Got bees ready. So let's stick them in here, maybe. We'll put in 1 melon along with 5 gold melons. And I think that's all in here that I need to save. It might be worth my time to sell all gold and silver hops. We have quite a significant amount. 254. You know, in fact, I'm actually going to do that. Well, actually no, because the turnover is way too high to sell those. So I'm going to keep them all in there. Keep them all bottled up. Got 5 parsnips in here and 5 cord. We're going to move those into this chest. 5 golds, and where are the other ones? 5 golds. Alright. Let me just make sure. Right, they're in there, alright. We'll also, we already have a regular amount over there, so we're fine. We could sell most of this, the rest of this in our inventory. 12:30, let's go check the traveling merchant before we finish up here. So we got poppies to sell. Oh, let's actually check the general store first and buy new poppies. I will grow those for pretty much the rest of the season. Those take 6 days, I believe, and they are more valuable than spangles. So 6 days is enough to fit one more harvest of them in. Everything else that we have automatically regrows itself besides the red cabbage, so we'll be fine with going over today in poppies. Even if we go over in general, just I don't care. By like 45-ish. We'll just plant those everywhere that we don't have anything growing right now. In 7 days, ooh, actually we might have fucked ourselves there. 7 days, hopefully those are ready by the 8th. Otherwise we just wasted like, maybe like 4,000 gold, but even still, it's child's play to us. We'll plant them anyway. I thought they were 6 days, but you know, whatever. We'll have all of these ready. We'll have these. I don't know what those are. Those might be spangles. So just place these here. Hot peppers, I'm assuming, will be ready tomorrow. Red cabbage should also be ready tomorrow, and then we just got these quality ones and the ones right above them. But then as soon as the red cabbage is gone, we'll also have to probably, well, we didn't get enough. That's okay. We don't need to be exact. Go ahead and sell everything else that we don't need to worry about today. Also check in here. We might have put starfruit in there, so it might be a while before that's in a situation that it can be harvested. Yeah, it's still wild honey. I would be fine selling that. Did we check the traveling merchant yet? No, let's go do that before we do anything else. Who knows, maybe there's highly sought after China that we could grab from them. I don't know, so maybe something else useless? Not sure. Myrrh seed's definitely worth buying if we find one, but we're gonna kind of look at it and just be like, ah, old news. If you can make wine from sweet gemberries, that's probably very significant too. Red cabbage, slide, escargot, coconut, fried egg, wood fence, tulip, bruschetta, pancakes, rare seed, manicured pine, coffee bean. Let's go ahead and grab the rare seed, and that'll do it for the rare merchant. Now we can sell pretty much anything that's ready to be sold, and probably end the episode with in a very happy position. We're doing good. We'll also grab the rest of this before that. Coffee is so ridiculous, dude. The amount that we're just gonna be able to be doing. We could probably mainline almost entirely coffee during spring next year, with maybe a side of a couple other things. Like, let's see here. To finish the greenhouse, we don't need spring stuff anymore, do we? No. Spring and fall, I think, are done. It's just summer and quality. Quality we're almost done with. Summer we're going to be done with tomorrow. Artisan is a little bit tough, but we'll have apples coming soon. And then we'll hopefully be able to get these ones. We'll be able to probably get cloth from fishing. Truffle oil is a little bit more complicated. Goat cheese and cheese we might be able to buy, and we can make a random jelly at some point. So we'll probably be able to do it, most likely. We'll probably be able to get the greenhouse during winter or something. And I think you can actually grow things in there during winter. So that adds to it. We can even be growing stuff while it's wintertime, which is something that we haven't even been considering recently. It's a concept so far-fetched to us that, you know, it didn't even occur to us to think of doing that. Gold and silver melons. We'll keep the coffee beans for now. Just have fuckloads. Why not? There's little we could do with them right now. I mean, we can make coffee, but we have much more valuable things to be making. We almost have 2 stacks, dude. Actually ridiculous. Those are probably going to be in there for a while. These, though, those are still going, actually. Kind of expecting them to be ready by now. Grab honey. How much honey do we got? 5? Let's sell 5 honey. Why not? Well, actually, I can think of a reason why not, because we can turn it into mead. Which seems like, if we can process it, why wouldn't we process it? Let's put some wood, make it into coal, and then put away our rare seed, and that can kind of do it for this episode. I think so, anyway. Don't think there's anything else for us to do. And we'll see how much money we make. See if it pays for most of our expenses recently. Let's do it. We've certainly paid for our expenses recently. Alright. that'll do it for this episode. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.